Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. And the Buffaloes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. So Washington State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Washington State going quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Washington State going back to work on first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole...
It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think...
Wasting no time taking a shot.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury.
And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and two plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make...
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Hands it off. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Now, a fourth down. Timeout, Washington State.
And the Buffaloes will try to move the chains on fourth down.
Here we go.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Lewis wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. And if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. And the pass is knocked down, incomplete, but they were in the neutral zone. Defense jumped, and it's going to negate a really good play.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. The offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Washington State lines up quickly. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Firing to the right, complete. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
With the score, Colorado 14,
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on!
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, the offense at this point is just doing everything they can to not give the football back to their opponent. Even though they're up in this game, they're still going for it on fourth down. That now the third different fourth down they've converted in this game.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long. And right there, I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And now on second down for this offense. On the run, it's Hampton. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Colorado! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And the offense doing a nice job mixing the option play on that drive. They're able to get the defense outflanked. Nice decision by the QB, pitching it outside wide, and the running back using his speed.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt? And
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
To the air, it's Duggar. Finds the tight end. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. Going for the big play. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking down the left side. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Bucs!
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gives it on the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Tight end now in motion. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Lewis wants to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, quarterback's lucky on that play because when you miss slant throws behind, if the defense is in zone coverage, there might be a defender standing right there willing to take that ball and return it for a touchdown.
Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. The Buffaloes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Defense might bring the house here. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going and
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're by so many points right now. The defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll ride his man on the option. Creates a little room. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read, get it to your pitch man where he can get upfield, get some extra yards. He's in the zone right now.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hampton. He's brought down the 1 a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hampton. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The run to the right. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He might want another play. Lewis wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Gibson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harris. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That's caught. It's Cook. Breaks the tackle. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, it's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And they're able to get him down.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great time between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Complete downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires on the run. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Line getting set on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Got the first down and more. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. They showed great trust. Quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with it done.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Tompkins. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Across the 25, he's got room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
When you you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win line.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Georgia Southern. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds a man on the left. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harris. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants a big play here late. Caught at the 25. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Fires into the end zone. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He turns it loose to the left. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Tompkins. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to... Because as a coach, you want to know, the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to fire to the left. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative